It's early Sunday morning. Listen, you guys. This morning, I'm going to bring some sweet tea because we're talking about a Fashion Nova queen. Beautiful, angelic, individual, mother, woman, person, human being. You guys, when you come into the chat, yes, it's early Sunday morning, but you can rise for every other day. So rise for Jesus, baby. It's Sunday. Let's speak on some beautiful tea. Thank you, Jesus, for waking us up and blessing us. When you come into the chat, say early Sunday morning, Miss Sweet Teacup. Hello. Hello, Grandma. Hello, Mama. Hello, Auntie. Hello, Sis. Hello, Sister. Hello, Miss Lolo. You can say Sweet Teacup. Just make sure you're nice. It's Sunday. Behave yourself. Learn to appreciate. Well, good morning, lady of the nation. Good morning. Good morning. Right, grand rising. God is so good. Thank you, Jesus. I'm very thankful and blessed. And you guys, when you come into the chat, just make sure you say hello. If you at my beautiful gate, listen, today's Sunday. On Sunday, I gotta be gentle. No screaming, no yelling, no cursing, no ranting. I may be a little messy. Not gonna try. I may troll a little bit. Not gonna try. But it's Sunday. But other than that, I'm gonna be that good grandmama. My name is Sweet Tika. So this day, this morning, at least for this live, I'm gonna be Sweet Teacup for you. And like I say, you guys, we all know the things that I say are my opinion, my words, my thoughts, my views, how I see it. Now stop playing with me. It's Sunday. Stop lying to yourself. Stop being ashamed because you're on the other side of the gate. You can't move. You can't grow. You can't level up. You can't succeed. I promise you've been stuck behind the gate. If you think I'm lying, just like anybody who got stuck behind the gate. It's like being in quicksand and ain't nobody there to pull you out. At some point, if you want to succeed and grow and to move and level up and learn to love and enjoy life and just move on, baby, you got to come out the quicksand, but you got to ask for help the right way. So, like I say, you're welcome to come to the gate, subscribe to the channel, like the video, behave yourself, and we can just enjoy the tea at the Tea Palace. But you guys, this morning, I wanted to say shout out to my beautiful goddaughter. Shout out to Roy T. Early Sunday morning, I know she's up. I bet you right now, Roy T is probably up in the kitchen whipping up some pancakes. Now stop. I see I could be a little messy now. Roy T is probably up early Sunday morning whipping up some family pancakes. Them beautiful brown golden pancakes. Somebody remember what them pancakes. Listen, now I'm going to be a little messy, but in the most uplifting, nice way I can. It seemed like when everything kind of popped off in 2021, it just can't listen. I told you sometime when I make my tea, sometimes I could smell the tea is brewing and come at me late at night. And then sometimes the tea just come as I'm pouring it in the cup. But see, like when everything popped off, it was more concerned about the pancakes. It was more disappointment and being hurt and mad because you wasn't going to get pancakes no more. I'm just saying, lady of the nation, let's keep it real, baby. Shout out to you. Put one in the chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup. Now, I'm just being a little messy, but I'm speaking the truth. It seemed like when everything really popped off, it was more concerned about some pancakes. You guys, the trolls is out, but that's okay, baby. It's Sunday. You caught me on a good day. But let's send the trolls to church. Yeah, I know I need to go to church too, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to give the trolls a head start. We're going to send them to church because we ain't doing this on Sunday morning. Yes, ma'am. It was more concerned about the pancake situation, if you ask me. I mean, we went a whole rant because of some pancakes were put in the video. That just and there was a whole rant talking about somebody who does a video talking about who could cook pancakes better. What pancakes got to do with anything? But anyway, I don't know. They always say, if you never heard about it, never seen it, there's a movie. I can't think of the name of that movie. I think of the name of the movie was called Chocolate or something. And it was I don't want to say it was an international movie, but it was speaking in English. But this young lady, you guys, she cook with love. When she cook, baby, her cooking just blew it out the water. Everybody, if you taste her cooking, even just a sip, like if she was making a batter of a batter or something to make a cake, some pancakes, cupcakes, cornbread, whatever, and you can dip your finger in it, and you would just take a little taste. It will warm your heart, and you will fall in love with her cooking. And some people fell in love with her. Baby, I'm thinking them pancakes. You guys, I can't lie to you. It's funny, but I promise you it's Sunday. I would not lie to you and leave you straight. When everything got started, it all started popping because of some pancake. And then somebody tried to prove that somebody can cook pancake better. And I don't know what happened with that direct. Oh, I remember. Now I'm gonna show you a little bit. I remember because somebody thought a bird, Dirty Feet, thought that they can teach and torture a little princess cooking pancakes by putting her in front of the oven on her knee. You know, the knee is always exposed. Hey, don't get mad with me. There's somebody out there. He exposed the bird feet woman. Put my little granddaughter on her knee and trying to prove that they can make some pancakes better. And allegedly, you burnt my great goddaughter. So I guess that was the end of the pancake situation. And it's not funny about that. It's funny about the whole thing popped off because of some pancakes. Because a clown, a creep, a predator. Remember that when my goddaughter Royalty, I'm just saying that. You say what you want to say is in the video. When she made them pancakes, baby, she poured her heart and her tears and her love in them pancakes, honey. And somebody never forgot about the pancakes. But today is Sunday. Today is about my sweet goddaughter. Shout out to you, Royalty Fashion Nova Queen. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Beautiful young lady. Beautiful woman. Beautiful mother. She all that mixed in together. Beautiful person. Shout out to all 5 of my gorgeous, amazing, handsome and beautiful, intelligent and smart, strong and amazing grand God kids. I'm blessed. Shout out to my biological grandson. Shout out to my biological 2 daughters. Yes, I have 2 daughters, just 2 daughters, 8 years apart. But I was blessed with a grandson. I didn't have a son. But God blessed me with a grandson, so I'm blessful. Shout out to you. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to Let's Keep It Real, Lady of the Nation. When she come to the chat, I love her voice. I love the way how she move. I love how she talk. Because listen, I can learn a lesson for that. Let's Keep It Real know how to hold it together. And she and she talk very calm. Every now and then, she may get a little sweet teacup in her. That's when somebody just push it just a little too far. But like I say, that's why I call her Lady of a Nation, because she's always carry herself and present herself like a lady. And I love that. But my baby girl, Royalty, she did a Fashion Nova. She did a lot of Fashion Nova. But I'm going to tell you, she did one recently where she had on, one of them was daisies with yellow. Ooh. Let me tell you, now, I love me the color pink. I love pink, white, black, and gold. If you don't know nothing about Sweet Teacup, but baby, Roger put a hurting on that yellow. She put a hurting, I promise you, on that outfit. It was a cute little crop top, and on the strap, it had cute little white and yellow daisies. And then the skirt, baby. And I think it was maybe out of a light, soft knit material. And it had the long skirt with the split. And I think it had a little daisy on the little trim where the split was, baby. When I say royalty, put a hurting on yellow. Now that I think about it, if I'm not mistaken, just a minute, you guys. It's Sunday. We're going to help you out and we're going to send you to Sunday school. There you go. You can thank Grandma Sweet Teacup later. See, I'm going to send them where they need to be. Since somebody mama, our mammy at this point, don't know how to send their kids to Sunday school. I'm going to send you to Sunday school. And if you just happen to be an adult, somebody, mammy and pappy, don't know how to go to Sunday school and put some love in their heart, I'm going to help them out. That's how I move here at this sweet tea palace, baby. I'm going to help you out and send you on your journey. See, I'm going to help you out to start out the right way, the real way. But baby, Royalty was wearing that yellow. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Royalty said that yellow is one of her favorite colors. And I see why. Baby, she was wearing that. I never seen yellow look so pretty. It was beautiful. Baby, when I say she wore that outfit, listen. Baby, it made me start thinking about when I was in my 20s or my 35, or even when I hit that prime. Now, that would probably be one time I would probably venture out and try to wear yellow. But yellow was never a color I would wear. But, baby, that is gorgeous on her. That is beautiful. And then she had on another one. She did too. Baby, y'all say what y'all want to say. Let me tell you, she was definitely blessed and gifted with the love from God. You know, the people say, oh, she ain't getting no child support. Oh, Royalty has a better father just like we do. See, there are no better fathers than God. See, y'all slow. Y'all are hurting because you know what? You got a whole God, but you rather go to a king. Oh, stay with me now. Don't get lost. You rather go worship a king and a pharaoh. You rather go worship a goat. Don't get mad with me. Allegedly, he one came on the internet over and over again. I'm a king, I'm a goat, I'm this, I'm that. But you rather worship him. And this is why, if you get lucky and get a pot of gold, it turns to a pot of you know what. But it's Sunday. And we ain't going to say that. But if you don't know, I'm just saying, just go look at the video. There's a girl with blonde hair. Hey, don't get mad with me. She can't get in that. Real blonde and blue eyes. Or either she went to the Instagram allegedly. Dirty bird feet. Want to be a chef, cook it up. I'm just saying, that pot of gold turned to a pot of that. That's chef up. Now, if you want to know what that pot of gold is, what it turned to, I advise you to come back to my live tomorrow. Because on Monday, ooh, you know how Sweet Teacup move on Monday. Royalty is doing her fashion. Baby, she is a Fashion Nova queen. Her name is Royalty. I bet you there's a whole clown family. I bet you there's a whole grew of them. Hate the letter R. I bet you they can't stand the letter R. You know the letter R come before S. R-S-T-U-V. If in case you don't know your ABCs. I'm just saying, don't get mad with me. Because some people ain't get promoted. And I'm just here to help. So I'm doing a little tutoring too. R come before S. The sound R makes R, R. That's a sound in R. Okay? R is not a vowel. R is a consonant. See, I'm going to help you out. See, we had a group of people that didn't get promoted. And I'm just here to help because I love kids. So I got to give back what was given to me. See, Royalty, good morning. Hey, Yolanda, good morning, good morning. Hey, baby. Royalty was gifted the name Royalty. And Royalty was gifted that name before a creep. Before a creep in 2015, allegedly. Can't even dream about it or think about it. See, I think that's what got them wheels a turning. Now that I think about it, look at my tea. See, my tea just boiling and it just simmering. You ever made a pot of tea? Stay with me now. And you put it on kind of low medium. And you just let that tea just cook. You don't want a little cup of tea right that minute, but you just let it cook and you just let it brew and simmer. And you just smell the nice brewing all over the house. That's what's going on with this tea this morning, see. And every now and then, different little good smells comes out and tell me what's in my teacup. I bet you, allegedly, when a creep, a predator, a weed pusher, a dope pusher, stalked my goddaughter, I stand on it, and her mother, and it was told that my beautiful goddaughter's name was Royalty. I bet you them wheels got to turn. I bet you a creep then, and I stand on it. It's in my gut. It's in the tea. I bet you that's when the creep said, oh, the name Royalty. That's going to be a good name for my YouTube channel. I bet you. And then, looking at her wearing yellow, boy, I bet you that's a whole dirty feet, bird feet girl could never. I bet you she can't stand. At this point, I bet yellow is the color she hate right about now. I bet you when that creep heard the name Royalty, the wheels got to turning. And then when he find out, yes, don't be messy that Royalty had a gold mine because she had 3 older god grandkids that's worth $1 million and plus, and I stand on it. They worth $1 million and plus, and I stand on it. If you don't believe me, just ask why is a clown, a creep, a predator still angry? Why is he so hurt that he could no longer be a stepfather to 3 older god grandkids? Hold up, wait a minute. Don't a creep got a DNA? So what's the problem? You're a father. Why is it's so necessary? Don't a creep say he's a wonderful father to my 2 beautiful god grandkids, twins? So what's the problem? Why are we still stuck? Why are we still angry? Why are we still determined to connect, to get back, to try to groom? Oh, stay with me now. A word that we used to see, a word that modern people use, not groom, but the word that we used to use back in the day was called mold. When you're gonna mold somebody, if you know what I'm talking about, drop a teacup in the chat. See, a long time ago, they said you're gonna mold someone when the baby was born. Stay with me now, I'm gonna help you out. See, I teach you with me. I say when you come to Sweet Teacup, you're gonna always leave with something. Always, and it's gonna always be something good. See, when babies was born, at least I know when I was born in the 60s and what was told to me, and then when I had my firstborn in the early 80s, 1983. See, back then you mold babies. You start off by forming their heads. You know what I'm talking about? Keep dropping them teacups. See, sometimes babies don't come out with their head shaped right. Sometimes babies don't come out with their head and their head is shaped a certain kind of way. So if you had a grandma, oh, look at me trolling on early Sunday morning. See, we're going to do this. I can see you on the church and you can move the right way. See, if you was blessed to have a grandma, and I mean grandma in the real way. See, not a grandmama that ever talked down on her grandkids. Not a grandmama. A stepdaddy or daddy that say, not God's real way. But I mean a real grandmama. If you was blessed to have that real grandmama, see, the first thing the grandma told you that when that baby came out, whether grandma was there or whether grandma called you on the phone or you brought the baby to grandma. Because see, even back then, the elders were respected. If you wanted your child to be born with love and growth and that love for God, you brought the kids to the elders. I can't lie to you. I'm only going to give you the tea and share the wisdom. See, the first thing grandma do, grandma touch that head. Grandma going to make sure, she said, show me the head. Because you got to make sure that head is molded, right? See, if this why a creep, a predator, a clown, now I'm going to try to be messy. Forgive me, Jesus. Forgive me. This why a creep head is square. Somebody always call him a square head. Is this what this is? Because somehow or another, a blessed for grandmama never got to mold that head. See, you got to mold a baby head. You got to mold a baby from the beginning. You got to be there from the beginning. Oh, I'm going to troll now. Now I'm going to mess with a crackhead mama. And I stand on it. See, we on the internet allegedly saying how we great, we this, we that. But you miss. You missed the prize. You missed the chance to mold that head. Because, see, as a mother and a grandmama, stay with me now. See, let me tell you, this is what Sweet Teacup believe of a grandma. See, mama is mama, but grandmama is the whole pot. Grandmama, a elder, a grandmother sets it off. I can't fail to you. Drop the flower in my chat. It's Sunday. Baby, a grandmama keep everything glued together. Everything you need to prosper, to move, to get your family started, your children, to keep you aligned with the right way. It's going to come from that grandmother. And if you weren't blessed with that grandmother, now it doesn't mean that you're lost. It means that hopefully that someone else in the family is going to step up. See, like a auntie, a big cousin. Even if you got a big sister and she's old enough to give you that love, that guidance that you need. See, we got a group of clowns. Somehow or another in that family tradition, they miss that step. See, they miss the molding of the head. Because see, when you mold and give it that first beginning, and then you continue to stay with me now more, because I'm going to troll some more. See, you can't abandon a baby or a child or a young teen or preteen. You can't abandon even an adult, because see, when you abandon them, you don't broken the line. See, that's not being a mother. You can't get to come to the internet and say you was a great mother. You can't get to come to the internet and try to prove and convince and manipulate the YouTube community. I'm just saying, now just think about it. It's Sunday. On Sunday, we keep everything truthful. Even on the other side, either they sit on silent or they drop a one in the chat and be truthful. How can anyone come to the internet allegedly and say they was a great mother and say that they truly love their kids, but you abandon your children? Come on now. See, if we're going to be adults, let's speak the truth here. How can you come to the internet and say that you love your children, but you abandon them? You chose yourself first. Ma'am, sir, that's not love. That's called, I messed up, I fumbled the ball. Now I'm trying to, save my soul before I reach the crossroad. That's called, I'm trying to fix what I broken while I got time. That's not called, I'm a genuine mother and I love that baby when that baby came and I mold that head. See, that's not that. I'm not speaking on saying that it's never too late to love someone. I'm speaking on you can't come to the internet and try to prove to anyone that you were this great uplifting mother, because you wasn't. You loved it, me, I, and yourself. You chose that. And it seemed like that tradition passed on down to a creep, a predator, a weed pusher, a dope pusher. Without that absentees, listen there, another word. See, this for the kids who didn't get promoted, who didn't go to school and they played on internet, allegedly got on internet playing around, throwing fingers, twerking, showing guns, doing gang signs. See, absentees, that's what you get when you don't show up for school. Not when you're homeschooled, like many other kids that was homeschooled. See, they still showed up. See, when you're homeschooled, you get to check in and you go online at any hour of the day, as long as the assignments is done a particular time. But see, when you walk into a Brit school, when allegedly, I'm rich, I'm famous, I'm a luxury father, and I'm going to send my DNA to school, and she's going to be the most richest and the most popular person out there, but we don't show up. That becomes absent. That's called absentee, and that go against you. See, at least in the state of Florida, if you miss, you can Google it, more than 20 days with no excuse letters. It got to be written in writing, not a phone call. You got to write it. A parent, a guardian got to sign it and date it, and it got to be approved. If you miss more than 20 days, you will be retained. You will not get promoted. It will go in your file. It will be documented. Now, I don't know what they do in Henderson, but most states kind of have the same guideline. So, I'm just saying. See, a whole traditional family, a lot of people don't understand, but Sweet Teacup is going to put you on the day. A tradition can be broken. It can be hard, but all it takes is one. All it takes is one person. See, stand up. Oh, listen now. Now I'm going to speak this truth. All it takes is one person that no matter what, we don't care about what social media think. We don't care about somebody going to drag us and bash us and say, oh, she gave up millions. She gave up furniture and clothing. She gave up that life. She lived allegedly in a 2-bedroom apartment with her mama with roaches. She's on food stamps. She did. See, it takes one person to break that tradition. Shout out to you, Royalty. Shout out to you, beautiful Angelica goddaughter. Shout out to you that you broke a tradition so that my two, stay with me now, so that my two God grandkids that was born in that dysfunctional, from a little bit of that DNA, not a lot, family, that my goddaughter stood up for them and broke that tradition so that they can go on the right path and know that their mom Royalty, set that path for them so they don't have to grow up and be a clown. And I stand on it. Put a flower in my chair. Even if it's one person here, it don't matter, because everybody catch the replay. It's Sunday. Some people in there cooking breakfast like my goddaughter Royalty. I bet you she making them pancakes. Baby pancakes! Put the flower in my chair if you agree with Sweet Teacup. All it takes is one to break that tradition, to set that path, to set it right. But see, a whole clown of family, they so busy trying to thirst and hunger for the money. They never know. I say constantly on every video, keep your eyes on the prize. I have gave them the whole ingredient, the format, everything, the solution on the prize for their eyes, and they still don't see it. So guess what? That's on them. We're moving on in 2025. My goddaughter, she's a Fashion Nova queen because God has blessed her. Fashion Nova have blessed her and chose her. And baby, she's wearing no outfit and she's doing a wonderful and a beautiful job. Now my god granddaughter, you see the tradition, you see how it passed down her. They mad, not them angry because my god granddaughter 17 and going on 18. Not them mad. Oh, because she get promoted, she do her work, and she's a beautiful young lady. Not them angry because she wasn't caught on the internet twerking on the floor and tooted over like real blonde with blue eyes. Listen, stepmother, dirty bird feet, because she ain't had a lesson from her stepmother exposing herself when coochie cutters being nice is Sunday. And your father put you all on camera for the whole world to see, for views, money, and content. Don't care how they make the money, just as long as they make it. Not them angry because my two god granddaughters don't move that way. Not someone still angry. Of course he's still angry. Leon, don't you think that's weird and lame and kind of strange? That if you are supposedly a grown man, and you supposedly have been this great father, which means you supposedly have been a uplifting father that love all three kids. Stay with me now because it's in the tea. I told you my tea just burned it out this morning. It's Sunday. Don't you think that's weird? And you supposedly have loved a single mother. Don't you think it's weird that a creep, a predator, oh, you're a predator, get on the internet and on YouTube for the whole world to see, and you cry out, Leon, But it was two other kids, but you're crying, Leah, I can't make it without you. Don't you think that's kind of weird? Don't you need to question that and ask yourself, what was a creep agenda? What was the plan? What was the project? Not you trying to mold my God grandson head. Don't think so. Mama Royalty and Grandma Royalty already took care of that and they shut it down. And took the pancake batter and the pancake pan and the mix and the flipper with them. Like I said, you got to listen. You got to keep your eyes on the prize, see. Sometimes you got to go back to the beginning to get the truth. Sometimes you got to go back and keep your eyes on the prize. See, the prize always been my God grandkids. And like I say, God have blessed them. He gonna continue to bless them. God have blessed us. That's why we are awake this morning. That's why some of us is up making breakfast, making pancakes. Some of us making biscuits. Some of us is getting ready because we get ready to go to Sunday school. We get ready to go to church. It's blissful. And you guys, I just had to come to the chat this morning because I wanted to send a shout out to my beautiful goddaughter, Royalty. I love you, this godmama, baby girl, I'm in it from the beginning to the end, sweetie. I love you, my beautiful God grandkids. I love my other God kids. And like I said, you guys, I may come back to the chat later because I may have set them in sweet pot cooking. Like I said, I'm starting a new trend this summer. I'm going to prove, too, I'm determined. Nothing be a failure. This is another thing I want you to take with you today. And I stand on it. Nothing be failure. Other trier. If you keep trying, I promise you, you will succeed. That's why you two say stay consistent. And I'm going to be consistent on my sweet pot. I'm going to come to the internet and talk about some good things and some good moves, some good motions, some good living that people do in the YouTube community to show that good things can sell. It's not always have to be drama. I love you guys and happy Sunday. And I'll talk to you later.